Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. Across the territory of the Virgin Islands, New Year's Eve was quite a grand occasion, of course. There are a number of activities across the Virgin Islands and inclusive of the sister islands. Today we're joined by Miss Molly Penmaduru of Trellis Bay Market, which has been one of the staple events as it pertains to New Year's Eve. And this year was no different with a number of highlights, some creative and new initiatives. We're here with her to recap the event. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. One Stop Auto, located in the R&R Malone Complex, Parkwood Pond, is having a huge liquidation sale on all inventory, excluding vehicles and genuine Toyota and Lexus parts. Get no less than 50% off all items on shelves and inventory room. Items such as car covers, steering wheel covers, wipers, sealants, chemicals, emergency cones, adhesives, license plates frames, air filters, oil filters, front brakes, rear brakes, front rotors, rear rotors, radiators, shocks, and much more. A specific listing of all makes and models for which parts are available at liquidation prices will be posted on our Facebook page. Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but here at 284 Media, we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. 284 Media proudly presents The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman with yours truly, Ron Grant, a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. Don't worry, it's not all about suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons that translate to grounded, community-minded, well-rounded men. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 5, a 284 Media production. Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, I'm joined by the lovely Molly Penmaduru. Molly, thank you so much and welcome back to our studios.
Of course, thank you, Ron. Thanks for having me, always.
You're most welcome. As I mentioned, the Trellis Bay business community and the New Year's Eve celebration that we have grown to love at Trellis Bay has been a staple now for almost some 15 years, am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
So this year was no different. One of the things that I think patrons enjoyed most about this year is you had some new features. From your perspective and from the incorporation of the number of businesses that participated, what is your feedback on this year's event?
We have a positive feedback. Definitely on this year's event. We saw a lot of new and returning guests coming to our shores, and of course we cannot forget our locals.
Yes.
You know, in any business, you know, we have to have the support of our locals, and we definitely had their support for this year's New Year's Eve celebration. Like you said, we're 15 years plus. As I said before, we had the event. It's a traditional way to bring in any New Year in the British Virgin Islands, and we for sure kept that going. It was a wonderful time. We had our new water effects fireworks display. It was amazing, honestly.
Beautiful.
To me, this was one of the best fireworks displays that we've had at Trellis. And the guests came up to me, a lot of them came up to me and said it was great. They were raving about it at the moment, and you know, that made us in the community feel really well.
Of course.
We had a short recap meeting yesterday, of course, to see what are the do's and don'ts and what we can change going forward. And all the businesses said that it was a positive feedback. They got the support of, like I said, our guests and our locals. Things hit off from about 5 o'clock, and it remained pretty steady throughout the time when the celebration began. So
amazing. Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Great time.
And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you and the other businesses, everyone involved in, of course, putting this event together. You mentioned quite a lot about the business community and working together. What would you like to see perhaps moving forward for 2024 as we continue to progress in not only the New Year's Eve celebration, but holistically really improving that area? Of course, we've heard on the government level and much talks about assisting and really making it as presentable and attractive for both locals and visitors alike. But from your seat, what would you like to see moving forward for the Trellis Bay area?
Well, you know, the Trellis Bay area is a busy hub.
Yes.
Some persons don't seem to realize that, but we have a lot of boats that leave for a number of the neighboring islands, and that's just their gateway to get to the area. At the moment, everybody knows how it is, but
Yes.
for going forward, we definitely need to have a bit more cohesiveness going on and have some meetings with the community itself. For us, we do plan to have a few events to bring persons to the Bay. We're possibly trying to have something in July,
Okay.
and then we're going to try to have something else in December, and also, of course, the New Year's Eve party. But for us as a business community, of course, we have to do our part.
Yes.
And that's very important. So we're going to try to have a bit more events going on at Trellis Bay and do our part, so possibly the government can and others can do their part to assist. And we work hand in hand. That's important for sure.
It is very much a collaborative effort.
Correct.
Well, I'd like to give you this opportunity to just speak to the public and thank them for their unwavering support. And most importantly, if you missed it, you definitely missed a treat. But we are going to be showing some highlights, of course, from the event. So take it away and thank the public.
Yes, so just definitely want to thank everyone for coming out to our 2023 to ring in 2024 at the Bay. It was one Bay, different vibe. We saw a number of persons just come out in numbers. And one thing that stood out to me was that a lot of persons came out with their families.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, it was really a family event. We had a lot of kids out there and with their parents dancing throughout the night.
Awesome.
So that was really good. We just want to thank you guys from the Trellis Bay business community. Thank you for your continued support of Trellis Bay. We have the businesses involved: Trellis Bay Market Bar and Grill. We have Loose Mongoose BVI, Scrub Island Resort and Marina, Marche at Trellis, and Aragon Studio. And sponsors, of course, for making this year's event such a tremendous one. We need to thank the government of the Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands Tourist Board, Tradewinds Mexican Grill, VI Motors, Caribbean Sellers, Rotown Wholesale, Travelwise, and Ricky's Trucking and Heavy Equipment. So thank you guys. We look forward to continued success, and we look forward to working with you guys to ring in 2024, 2025 in partnership with you for sure.
Amazing. Once again, thank you so much. And viewers, if you missed it, take a look at some highlights from the Trellis Bay New Year's Eve event.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, wishing everyone a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays from the management and staff of Trellis Bay Market Bar and Grill. We are here at the New Year's Eve party having a grand time. You should be here, we're having a great time. Fireworks at 12, Happy New Year!
We will have a talk tonight. God is better.